Well, greetings, and once again, welcome back to this story that never ends, also known as, thank you, Autosave, the Insanity. In the last episode, I have to check what I did. I solved some power issues, hopefully, maybe once and for all, probably not. And I started planning new city blocks. And in this episode, since then, will fix a couple of bugs. Surprise, surprise. And also, I have now fixed Poofle is back. And also, I have a new mod to show. So let's see if we have some interesting place, maybe like here. This is an interesting place. Here we have inspect fluid connections. And if I click here, then boom. Here I have an input. This is where the fluids come from, the methane. And this is where they are going. And along all this is one pump, four pipes, one high pressure furnace, and 34 underground pipes. And then if I continue this over here, then I can see that, okay, the input comes from the Moondrop greenhouse, and it goes to this thing, the quenching tower, and also to the pump that I previously mentioned. So it's a bit handy. I will hopefully improve this UI with a couple of features. I'm not sure what. I'm open for suggestions. Please let me know. And I also have a couple of other mod ideas, but right now I'm quite sick of modding, so let's play a bit. Although I might be a bit sick of that too, but whatever. We have a couple of issues, as I mentioned. Surprise, surprise. And then I will maybe focus on moving the wood stuff or something. And I managed to miss the train, thank you. Wish I could say the same about all the other things. And also, why am I even in this car? Have I not learned that... first of all, I need more repair packs. Thank you, robot. Have I not learned that the movement tiles here are actually pretty darn effective? Vroom. Yeah, this is definitely faster than placing stuff or than moving around with the car. So here we have a Moondrop provider, but the problem is that we have 200 Moondrops being requested and we have absolutely no Moondrops being provided. Why is that? Well, this is why. Something was not a provider, LTN thing. So now it's suddenly provided, thank you very much, and also I would like to maybe to increase this a bit. Just a teeny tiny bit, by like 1,000 or so. Look at that, so much easier to actually transport stuff now. Who would have thought? And then, moving right along. Moving a bit faster right along. We have an issue over here, because here we have tons of manure. But what we also have tons of is oak, and what we also have tons of are empty barrels. As such, it is of course my duty to fix this. Because manure is also requested, but also not provided. Soon, hopefully, it should be provided. And then let's see. Here we have the old plate station. And here we have solder for some reason. I don't want solders here anymore. They are being provided elsewhere. And I would also like to here add a little thing and say that. Oh, now I will show you one of the new feature of Fufel. Wait, what? Did I not fix that? Okay, never mind. There we go. I thought I would be able to copy paste that, or to just if I right click here. Wait, no, yes, it is an item, it should work. Unfortunately, it won't work with fluids or virtual signals, but items should work. I don't know, maybe I forgot to update my thing or something. Actually, hold on, I need to check this. Greetings, and once again, welcome back to whatever, you know. I have checked this, and it turns out that if I am locally, then it works, but if I switch to remote view and do the same thing, it does not work. Is this my problem, or rather is this my fault? No, it is not. It is the Factorio API, unfortunately. So anyway, now it should work with having a limit here on the LED door as well, even though it's still quite a lot of it. So now with those things fixed, we should be able to hopefully maybe be able to refactor something. Oh, here we have a bit of manure. Sure, that makes sense. Here we do not. Here we have a bit of manure. Good. So is this? Yes, it's provided now and it's requested. So that means that it should be ready to be moved. I actually do have quite a bit of rails. Right, I was thinking of using those. But I would like to go to the mall probably. Because I would like to have wood, either fast wood forestries or right. There are no slow wood forestries here. Fast wood forestries it is. A bunch. A few. I run. Iron plates. Iron plates are probably lacking something. Wait a minute. Where are we providing? Are we providing iron plates? I guess maybe they are still provided at the old. Iron plates go here, iron plates go there, iron plates go everywhere. I assume they are, yep, they are still being provided here. And there are 80 of them, so is the limit maybe 100? 85? 88? The fact that the iron plates are also used for some production, of course, does not help our cause. It's gonna be hard to get to 100 here. 90. 95. If we disable things, then maybe it will go faster. There we go. Now it goes. Now it comes. So now it says that it's in transit 84. Okay, very well. And you go to the battery requester, of course. Because the mall is no longer prioritized. And here you are requesting 200. Yeah, okay, sure. Well, did I expect things would go smoothly? How silly of me. I think we do get borax quite often, but the problem is that it's running out so quickly. And I haven't even started with molten steel and stuff yet. And it's gonna take a while until I get to iron smelting too. So what to do then? I would like to produce raw coal. Wait a minute, we do have coal processing now, I believe. Mining machines, lead processing, hot air, drilling fluid. That's true, drilling fluid is also something I could consider. To get some tar. But this, secondary crusher, automated screener. This might come in handy, assuming that I can, let's see, how do I get crushed coal? From raw coal, of course, which also gives me, wait, raw coal, crushed coal. Do you have only one option for how to make crushed coal? Yes, there are no alternate recipes. And okay, and crushed coal are used here, which can become coarse coal. What was it that I wanted to have again? I guess I just want to centralize coal production. Coarse coal, that's 10 megajoules. That's not bad actually. Oh, and coarse coal can also become this kind of coal. This is 30 megajoules becomes 16? 30 megajoules becomes 16. Not sure I want that to happen actually. Even though if I have too much coarse coal, then sure. But then I would, in order to get this, I need raw coal in the first place. And in order to get raw coal, I need huge rock, nope. Coal reserve, nope. Uh, Biomass or Fawagaya. Until I have the Navens. Probably because Navens are incredibly efficient at this. Or the biomass processing, but that's bug as usual. And the thing is that the coal and stuff, a lot of it is being used just uh, for ash and soot and steam and stuff. Is this still, or is it stable now? No, it's probably gonna, no actually it is fully satisfied at least. So all that comes from Fawagaya, and Fawagaya could definitely be worth exporting. Why have I not thought of that? Fawagaya could absolutely be exported. Okay, I see an opportunity here. And I will make use of it before I change my mind. Here we have plenty. Actually, we have plenty of Fawagaya everywhere. We have plenty of Fawagaya. Okay, we actually don't have that much plenty of Fawagaya here. For some reason. I thought the queue here would be much bigger, but nope, it's not. And here we have quite a bit of Fawagaya, and here we have also quite a bit of Fawagaya, but in all of them it's actually moving quite smoothly. But now I am close to this place, so I guess I will just use the Fawagaya from here. And I'm going to need more belts, which means that I need more iron. I'm also using Fogaya to make steel plates. But the thing is that over here somewhere I have approximately 19,000 iron ore just sitting waiting to be used. And even with the worst of recipes, that is quite a lot of iron plates. But I do have better recipes, but it's might be a challenge to use them. So then that kind of would mean that centralizing iron processing would be very useful, which it isn't right now because this is using locally produced iron ore, also from Favgaya. Okay. I need to do something at least. See, here I have plenty of iron plates just coming briefly for a little bit, but it's disappearing so quickly because I don't have that much lubricant. How did I get so much lubricant? Now I just need to get better. Oh, now I'm missing drill heads. When did I get this much lubricant? I mean, not that I'm complaining, but still. This should maybe use a tank of some kind. Do I have a fluid central nearby? Highly unlikely, because I don't even have any fluid centrals at all, almost. But I have fish oil. I have quite a bit of fish oil. And that is good, so I need to expand my borax processing. Is there room to do? Yes, there is actually. There is quite a bit of room here to do that. Okay, sorry, Favgaya, you have been put on hold because now I need. Oops. I need my iron plates just so that I can get make some washers and stuff. Oops. You don't need this iron. This iron is mine. Washer. 2. Yay. Okay, maybe less scaling up then and more, no, maybe more scaling up and less refactoring. Although you are currently... Okay, drill heads. Just when you're about to scale up something, you're missing something else. And here we are missing aluminium and steel. Aluminium and steel. Aluminium... I can actually make a better aluminium processing. That would come in handy. Aluminium and and copper plates become duralumin. Better aluminium, I have planned that here. Although I think maybe we will move that over there. Although then we don't really have that much. I need more of everything kind of, because I don't have that much rails to go over here. Or maybe I do, but it's gonna deplete quite a lot of my rails. And I like my rails most of the time. If I just build straight forward here, turn a little loop there, and then build back, that would cover quite a bit of stuff for a quite cheap price. In the meantime, you can have some. Oh, I actually have quite a bit of drill heads here. Oops, wrong button. Then I can actually. Yep, I definitely need to scale this up for sure. Bloop, bloop. And bloop. Okay, and here you have need borax for the dibrain as well. That is clean borax. Tin grade 4. No thanks, I'm good. Saline water, borax washing. Here you made those. And I did remove that, okay. Then let's add a splitter here. Yes, it can be rotated. We just haven't tried hard enough yet. More belts. More electricity. Inserters. Speed, question mark, 142. That means 2 of them. And muddy sludge. Oh, come on. And why no water? Okay, that's why. Why no power? Okay, that's why. Why no belts? Okay, that's why. And now you have, let's see. You here have more drill heads. Okay, I actually have quite a decent amount here. So sure, you take those drill heads then, I guess. This should definitely give me a increase in the amount of borax. Which I hope means that I will get quite a bit more borax deliveries. Where is my borax? Let's see, borax. Why not here? Come on. Okay, there you go, 162 borax. But I don't think you are on your way to pick up borax, are you? No, you're not. Unfortunately, now maybe do I need more trains? I probably need more trains actually. Or just more patience. More patience? Me? No. That's not how I work. But yeah, I can see that there are at least 3 things right now that can be delivered. Iron plates, plastic bars, and borax. But I guess maybe in a way it's a good thing that it's not that often, because wow, now I already have 400 of them. And now they run out. Oh, what? They didn't run out. They were just not more requested. So how about we increase that limit to 2,400? Because, aha! I still have the drill heads, but now I am missing lubricant again. And this requires 33.3, this makes 10. So how about we add a coal biofactories are so damn expensive. Especially in terms of duralumin, because that I don't have that much of. This makes 6 per second. This can process 1.42. And now you just got quite a bit of borax. And you even still have 200 left. So you're making a delivery of 560 borax right now. That is quite a lot. And actually I would like to know, okay, let's see, can I do this? No borax visible there, nope, okay. Then how about we select this one, click that, and click train log, and then check the last 6 hours, and then we can see that, yeah, this is probably a new record in terms of borax. Yep, I've never delivered this much borax at once before. 10k over 6 hours. Yeah, I hope there's more where that comes from, but sadly there isn't really. And also I noticed that my electricity was shaking again. I do like these pie tanks. I do like lubricant. I would also love to have, oh, thank you, more drill heads. 700. Damn, I would love to have more uh, everything, naturally, really. More borax, more aluminium, more... Okay, can I make more biofactory? Because that seems to be a... No, okay. Steel and duralumin. And I... Yeah, haha. All my duralumin goes to other places mostly. Okay, I have a bit there. Now the problem is that I kind of have to go around and get those manual deliveries or manual pickups or whatever. Would prefer to avoid this, but what do you do? You also go and pick up steel and some air core inductors because those are fun. Apparently not. Don't I have chromium here somewhere? Exactly. Biofactory. One more, yay. Yeah, sadly I don't have more duralumin than that. So now I will need to go make use of the biofactory that I did make. And I wanted that close to the fish, which is close to this, which is close to here. Now let's see, what else do you need? You also need ash, of course. Highly considering refactoring something here. Because this doesn't look that nice. You take away that. Oh no, I will be sacrificing 100 fish oil. Damn it. Actually, I do not like that. But, well, oh well. Then if we put that there, then I would have some space also for a little belt of ash. Pipes are not what I need. Belts are what I need. And power, of course, as always. $900. Why not more? Ah, that's why. I was confused why the pipe looked full and the amount was so low. Okay, so this doubles our lubricant production, assuming that we have enough fish oil, which we probably don't in the yeah. But at least ugh, power. Well, power might not be surprising actually, because now that we are making so much borax, this also probably means that our electrolyzers, yeah, that our electrolyzers are working much more again. Because electrolyzers are a key part of making this stuff. And this might tell me that I might want to centralize the production of oxygen and hydrogen, because right now I'm just wasting the hydrogen. And if I'm not mistaken, which I hopefully I'm not, and also yes, I do. I have tested this, so this should not crash. Let's see. A product ingredient. Let's see. So there's some of them here, and those I'm burning. There is some of them here, and that I'm using, and then I'm burning the oxygen. There is some here, and here I'm burning the hydrogen. There is some here, and that I'm just burning. Oh, and I'm even burning the chlorine. And damn, I missed you, Fuful. Let's see here. Yes, I'm already aware of that. And here I'm also making some, and that I'm burning. And here that I'm also burning when it comes to hydrogen. Although right now it's actually oxygen that I kind of want for this, I guess. Yes, it's actually oxygen that I kind of want. You make oxygen, you make oxygen, and that I'm burning. You make oxygen that I'm using, you make oxygen that I'm burning. So I am wasting quite a bit of those resources. And here is another delivery of oh my god. Damn, 1200. Damn, nice. And also I can clear up some of these alerts. I'm wondering, is this iron somewhat kind of coming back to me in forms of more lubricant? I mean, in a way it is actually, because this iron, some of it, probably not much at all, is used to make lamps. Lamps are currently missing copper. And lamps are being used in the process of making more fish. Although I am actually having quite a bit of fish here, and also power is a bit shaky again at times. But I have so much fish now. You make 3.33 per second. How much are we using over here? 510 per second, ouch. So then I would need another 2 of those. Which would mean that I would need even more space for the fish leftovers. Ugh. I mean, these things are becoming full. Stop it! Or actually, don't stop it. Keep going. But ugh. When do I get some use for you? Okay, I already have some use for you. Workers' food. No, I don't need that. Compost skin. Yeah, compost might be. Wait, can I make lead ore using skin? Tin ore can become meat. Blood becomes... I need lead ore. I have a bit of lead ore, but I need lead ore. Okay. I need lead ore. I have skin. Then the question is, as usual, where do I put this? Okay, I have a lot of skin. If I had more infrastructure already, I would just put down another city block and just request it and provide it, but now I don't know if I can afford-ish that. But I definitely want more lead ore. I mean, I'm drastically missing tin, no, not tin, lead and Lead and solder. Is there room for it here? Room, yes. Is it a good place to place it? Slightly doubtful. Very doubtful, actually. I think it might be better just to migrate it somewhere else. But where? Do we have some room here? Possibly, maybe, not much. Oh wait, I was thinking of going over here. Okay, let's go over there. And make us an atomizer. Nickel? Atomizer copper plates. That kind of makes sense. Train, I see you're coming. Actually, never mind. It's probably faster to walk. Copper plates. Now I'm hoping that I have this up in the mall, and I do. Make 2 of them, maybe? No, 3. And then left-sided traffic. Oh, my robots are somewhere. Sure. No, actually, stop this. You're too slow and this is too straight. You go down, you go up, apparently. I have any landfill with me? Obviously not. This one goes up, this one goes down. That doesn't work. However, this works. Slowly but surely looking almost like an intersection. Then I have 82 left, which I hope I can use to turn around. Why haven't I built those limestone tiles to here so that I can get here faster? Eh, no borax, no drill heads. It was fun while it lasted. Okay. It's not often actually that I'm just walking with this. Where is my car anyway? Ah, there it is. Okay, let's go grab it. Where was it again? Then let's get some room at least for the better aluminium processing, maybe. Though I have a feeling I'm gonna need quite a bit more here. Then let's see, do I have enough to turn around here? Yes, I do. Good, then we can maybe move this a bit further out. Like that. No, not those. There we go. That's a bit better. But I would kind of like to have it even more further out. Like that. Actually, hold on now. Because I always have this at 2, 4, 6, bloop, there, and there, 2, 4, 6, bloop, there. Okay, missing rails. That one looks actually really good. Can't get any better than this. Let's make a blueprint of this. And symbolize it with a U, of course. U-turn. And 42 of them. Okay, that's nice. 32, 32, 0, 0 maybe? Nope. Okay. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. So if we try that, or is this now the wrong direction? Of course it is. -2, -2. Wait, what's this then? How hard can it be? Okay, so I guess I was wrong. I should have just changed the -2, -2. No. Okay, so and if we do this, we need to change X. But grid push snaps to global grid. Okay, this looks good in the preview at least. No, it's not. No, it's something else that's okay. So what if, or should it be that one is -2 and that one is 0? Yes, finally. Okay. As you can see, I know exactly what I'm doing. Except when I don't. So, okay. Aluminium processing then. Molten aluminium, yes please. Borax, graphite, yada yada, as usual. Powdered aluminium. Okay, and that's it. That's utterly slightly disappointing. So basically what I'm saying is that I just need an electric arc furnace and a casting unit and then a ball mill. I have some intermetallics here, please. I should have, but I don't. Oh, research. That was unexpected. There's only 26 of them there. That's why it's not being provided. Why are you so quick suddenly? Not that I'm complaining, I'm just curious. What did I just get? That. Okay, ball mill. Sure, I can get 2 of them, I guess. Probably. And then I think it's time to... Okay, you need 10, sure. So then I don't want to have these here anymore. Instead, I would like to have my ball mills here. Which can create powdered aluminium. Five? And then let's see, then I would like to have not this actually. That thing goes... Wait, which one is the... Nope, not this one. It goes here, but what's this then? That goes there. Okay, so I'm going to need to request those things. Eh. Um, mm, 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 mm. What's this? That's intended to be duralumin. Okay, but now I think you will probably have to... I mean, assuming that I still want to make duralumin here. Do I want to make duralumin here? You need copper plates. I have copper plates here, and I do actually provide copper plates. This is not at all what I was planning on spending this episode on, but whatever. Cool gas. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have removed this until I had actually planned for where to put it, but what's done is done. Alright, you I think we're blocked. 0.5, okay. So in other words, well, let's see now. Pretty sure we're already requesting something over here. So then we might as well also request aluminum plates. Damn it. Actually, look, I found some aluminum plates for you. Here you go. Refactoring in progress. Ah, let's see, you should now not be that, but you should be that, and you can be something like that. Although I'm not sure I actually want a limit here. Or rather, I do want a limit. I just don't want the limit to be here. So you should not be enabled or disabled. The thing that should be enabled or disabled is you. Because I always want to have room to move the powdered aluminium away, but I don't necessarily need or want extra production of it. And then what I need is one of these casting units for aluminum plates. Still don't have any hot air, unfortunately, or at least not in LTN, not transportable. Molten aluminium. You make molten aluminium, you make molten stuff here. Then how about you also make molten aluminium here? Electric arc furnace casting unit. And I need a couple of things. Get Getting run over by a train is not one of the things I need. Bah! No. No coke? No nothing? Oh, right, of course. Because now I have so much borax suddenly. You maybe actually do split after all. What is this? Okay, that is that. Focus. Electric arc furnace, casting units, refined and stuff. Refined. There it is. Steel. Electric arc furnace. Or casting unit. Which one was it that I needed? I am making an electric arc furnace. Then I need a casting unit. So I need more steel and I need some more logs. That's the steel. Then I just need the logs. I see wood, and the wood has to come from somewhere, and here are the logs. And that's a casting unit. Then I just need to go down and place it, and then also, of course, request the other thing. It's a provider station. I think it would be a bit too messy there, actually. Do I have a provider anywhere I can copy? No, a requester, I mean. Lead and tin item requester. You are somewhat recent. Let's go with you. And then you go there. You disable that. And you... should not be there, but... it's there. And let's see, you need to have a green wire to that one and a red wire to that one. That shakes out. You should have a red wire to the lamp. You should have a green wire to the other thing. Casting item requesting or something, whatever. Red less than 0, green more than 0. Red less than 0? Ah, yes, that's because, or rather red not 0, please. Because you should also be provided by you. And then you go there. I build those or not. Thank you, robots. And then you just need to request something, and you shall request aluminium. Damn it, aluminium, whatever it was. Powdered aluminium. Let's see, powdered aluminium. Not powdered aluminium? Maybe you just haven't updated yet. Powdered aluminium, there we go. So now you should be ready to make a request here, and this episode is dragging out. You shall make that. And then let's see. And there we go. And then the casting should be here. We will of course provide that. We will of course provide some power. And then we will realize that we're getting a bit messy here. And then the question is, what's that? Solar go there, the other thing go there, straight ahead, red wire, aluminium, plates less than 0, aluminium plates minus 1200. And thank you for watching. I think that's it for this episode, simply because it's getting too long now.